What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rainbow Six Siege on Cashmoney Gaming. We're back in some ranked. Hopefully, I can have a different outcome than the last video. Just played some warm-up games with one of my friends. We did okay. I don't know what's up with me. I haven't been playing very well at all. So, hopefully, I can change that with this video today. Yeah, so I have been very busy. I had my only class today, which was nice. And then had a doctor's appointment, I have some kind of diseased throat, something, I don't know. I'm on antibiotics now.
Barricade the room.
But it hurts a lot.
It's
really inconvenient. But I think I know how I got this said disease, and it's kind of a fun story. And it's the story from Canada. I told you guys that I would tell you about some of the horrible events that have happened in the last couple weeks, or last week.
10 seconds to insertion.
But they're kind of funny. So, basically, I have issues every time that I fly, and I was going up to Boston and staying the day there, and then meeting up with my professor and the rest of my colleagues, and we were going to drive up to Acadia National Park and end up spending the day up there, and basically just taking our time and doing a lot of fun stuff on the way up to this conference. And I left earlier because I wanted to spend some time up in Boston, and I've never been there before, and it's one of my favorite cities. I think it's really awesome. I was hoping to catch a hockey game or a baseball game if the Red Sox were still in the playoffs. But as everybody should know, the Red Sox got eliminated really quick. And the Bruins weren't playing at home that day. They were playing at home the next day, which was really unfortunate. But that's okay. I still had a good time. I just wanted to go see the aquarium because, like I said, I'm a marine biologist, and any excuse to go see an aquarium is a great excuse. And so I ended up flying into Boston. Took me a little bit, but I got there, and as soon as I landed, I had to rush to the shuttle to make it to get on the shuttle to get to the hotel. My bag came out, and I had to run to my shuttle, or I was gonna have to wait an hour, and the aquarium was closing in an hour and a half, so I was just trying to get there as fast as I could so that I could go see the aquarium that I had been waiting for. And so I made it to the shuttle, and within 5 minutes on the shuttle driver decides to get into an accident that was his fault, which made me feel great that this guy is just going crazy. He merged over 3 lanes of traffic, hit a car, put his hazards on, and kept going. He did end up pulling over. However, the truck that he hit just decided to flick him off and drive away. So we were all kind of like, I don't know what's going on, and I assumed that maybe it's just something that goes on in Boston on the reg, but I'd like to assume that that's not what happens. But anyway, made it to the hotel. As soon as I get to the hotel, I had looked at my bag. Bag was completely cracked.
5 seconds left.
I don't know what these bags go through, but I would hate to be a piece of luggage, because this thing was cracked like crazy, and it's a hard suitcase. Like, it makes no sense, and it was brand new. The last time I flew with them, they cracked my bag, like broke it too. This is my first time flying with it, and it's already broken, so that was great. Made it to the aquarium, had a great time. Met up with one of my colleagues who went down earlier with me as well. And yeah, it was fun. We went out to a nice dinner, and the aquarium was great. New England Aquarium. I got to see a cool movie about sharks, which was fun. But then the next day, we ended up driving up to Acadia National Park, and we ended up having to sleep in the van. Like 6 of us in a van slept in there.
Locate the
Because we didn't want to buy a
container.
hotel room, which is fine. It worked out. And the conference went good. Like, learned a lot of stuff, met a bunch of people. I was involved in one of the posters that was being presented by one of the grad students. Our research was on heavy metal analysis in northern fur seals, stellar sea lions, harbor seals, and sea otters, but testing it in their whiskers, the vibrissae.
10
Which is
seconds
really
to
cool.
insertion.
It was good, and nobody's ever done this before. So it was really cool to be part
5
of
seconds.
something that nobody's ever done before.
Proceed
And yeah,
to
it was really
biohazard
fun,
container
and
location.
Like I said, I got to meet a couple people and went out to some awesome dinners. Like, I have never eaten this good in my life. So it was nice to do something that I've never really gotten to do before. And yeah, so the conference was great. Ow. The conference was good, and then we end up taking a day off from the conference, and everybody needed it. Everybody was kind of like done with the conference. It was a lot of information that was going into everybody's heads. I don't get this. So we ended up going to Peggy's Cove, which is this really beautiful place in Nova Scotia that is a bunch of rocks, and the waves were crashing, and it was beautiful, and it was really awesome. Got some really cool photos. But, so this is where my story was going. This is how I think I got sick. We're in the North Atlantic, so it's cold, and in Canada, so it's cold, and it's about wintertime, so it's really cold. So we were standing out there and just running across the rocks, looking at the ocean and the lighthouse and all this stuff. Sorry. And one of my friends points out that she saw a seal, so I was like, oh man, like, that's the whole reason why we're here is for marine mammals, so let me see a marine mammal, please.
Friendly
And
last operator standing.
I go over to go look where the seal is, and I can't see it, so I'm just standing there taking some pictures. And the waves that are hitting right in front of me, which is like 10, 15 feet below me, are not that big. They're not really hitting anything. They're not even getting me wet at all. As soon as I turn around to walk away to start climbing back up, I hear this giant boom, and I'm like, oh no. And I look behind me, there's this giant wall of
10 seconds left.
white ocean waves coming, and
All friendlies have
me and my
been
friend just get drenched, and I didn't bring any clothes. I thought I was gonna die for a minute. I thought I was gonna get swept out to sea. Life was over. Life flashed before my eyes. I haven't even come up with my own thesis. Like, I had so many things that I wanted to do, and I couldn't because I was dying. But I didn't, and everybody was okay. Just really cold. And I didn't bring any clothes with me as a spare clothes because I didn't think I was going to go swimming. And so I ended up standing in the super windy, super cold Canadian air, and I think that's what happened for getting me sick.
We need to protect the biohazard.
I'm not mad about the whole thing. I think it's hilarious. It's just that it was really unfortunate and really cold. And it was just uncomfortable. Just being wet just the entire day. Because we left pretty early, and by the time I got soaked, it was 9 a.m. Nothing, no big deal. And we didn't end up leaving until like 12. So it was just the whole day there, and then it was an hour drive back to the conference. And by the time I got back, all I wanted to do was shower, and I said I'm not going to the conference. So me and my friend ended up just skipping the rest of the conference that day, which was really nice. I really needed to not learn anything else because my brain is just fried. But then on our way back, like I said, flying with me is the most impossible thing in the world to do. One of our friends couldn't be more unlucky on this flight. We ended up getting to the airport around 4 o'clock in the morning in Halifax, and we're flying down to Fort Lauderdale. And our flight gets delayed. We only had an hour in Toronto for our layover, and it was already going to be close because we figured that we had to go through customs and security and all this stuff. So we were really worried, but we ended up getting delayed 30 minutes on top of that. So it was only a 30-minute layover. So we were all really concerned. But I asked the agents at the front desk. I was like, "Hey, we're delayed for 30 minutes, and we have to make a connecting flight to America. What's the process like in Toronto? Do we have to go through security? Like, what is all this stuff?" I know I've done international flights, so I already kind of know the answer, but I wanted to hear it from them and see what they said about it, because it could be different. You never know. And they told me that, yeah, there's no concern. You'll be fine. Just 30 minutes. It's okay. And no security, just customs. And they had like 700 lines, and it would take just seconds to get through. Now, the problem that I had with this is that the delay wasn't because of weather, wasn't because of something that couldn't be controlled. It was because a flight attendant showed up late. So we were all kind of bummed about that. But anyway, we got on the flight goes good. We get to Toronto, and it is the opposite of whatever they told us that was going to happen. We get to the place, we follow the purple sign like they told us, and it goes to a door, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. Why would it take us to just a random, like, security door? We open it, now we're back in the terminal in the checked baggage area, and we're like, crap. This isn't good. Now we have to go through security. I'm looking at the line at security, and it is so long. It snakes through the entire security. It goes outside. That's how long the line was. And I asked everybody, because our flight was leaving in 30 minutes. It wasn't boarding in 30 minutes. It was literally leaving in 30 minutes. And I asked everybody, and they were like, everybody's in the same boat, and you can't get to the front. And I'm like, I guarantee you not every single person in this line is leaving in 30 minutes, let alone boarding. So it was really, really hectic, and I was like, this is going to take 3 hours, not 30 minutes. But they were all hell-bent on having us just stand there. I ended up finding that there was a priority security line, and I went over there just to ask, just for shits and giggles, and the lady was really rude and was just like, you can't come in here unless you have one of these cards. And I looked at the thing, and it said military for Canada and United States, and I was like, oh, I have a military ID card. Let me see how that goes, because my dad's been in the military for 30 plus years. Retired a couple years ago, but I still have the ID. And the lady was like, this is military ID, and I said yes, and I showed it to her. She was like, okay, are you flying by yourself? And I said, nope, I have 5 other people coming with me. So fortunately, we got to go right through security, right through the priority security, and got through security pretty easily. My bag got searched because I am insanely unlucky. But one of the girls that was flying with us, her bag got super searched, and we're all trying to go through customs now at this point, and they took her bag into a whole nother frickin' room. And we're like, where's Rachel? And we're all super concerned, and nobody knows. Nobody's seen her. Nobody knows where she is, and I assumed that she was in front of us, and I assumed that she was already gone, so we just kept going, got through customs, showed the passports, got to the gate, and we're like, where's Rachel? Everybody's there, Rachel's not there, and we leave in 10 minutes. The gates close in 5, and I'm nervous. Me and my other friend Aaron were just standing there and just waiting for Rachel. The dude ended up getting mad at us and told us to go down the walkway, so we walked like 5 feet, turned around, and waited for her. Thankfully, she ended up making it, and plenty of time to spare, because even though they told us that they weren't going to wait, they ended up waiting another 20 minutes for 2 older people who I'm assuming are rich and have status and all this stuff, and just not fair, I guess. Just unfortunate, but anyway, we all made the flight, we all got home. The thing I hate about planes, though, is that they make you more sick than you are, so I feel like I would be okay at this point, but the plane just kills you so much sooner.
One friendly operator remaining.
Yeah, hopefully I can pull this game around, because I've been talking this entire time and not really paying attention. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my couple stories about Canada and my experiences flying that I am so
15 seconds left.
just done with. I have the
10 seconds.
worst flight track record. It's behind you.
Container.
Oh my gosh. This is...
Hostile activity. Resume securing the container.
Please. Oh my gosh. I hope Legion dies first. This is gonna take so long. Just hold yourself. I didn't even... Can you end in a tie? I don't even know. Please die first, Legion. Please, Legion, just die. Just die, Legion. Please. Please. Yes! Oh my gosh.
Eliminated.
That was so crazy. Oh my god. Good job. Alright, time to get serious now, guys. This is what you guys are watching for. You're not watching for my horrible flight stories. Well, I guess my 2 subscribers are, and I know them personally, so, yeah. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna take Jaeger. I haven't played Jaeger in such a long time, and I love his gun. I really do. That carbine is so good. I hate bar, though.
Barricade the room. We need to protect the biohazard container.
Alright. Let's see. Spot. Yeah, today's Halloween, so my neighbors and I are just gonna sit outside and drink and hand out candy. It should be nice. It should be fun. I'm gonna be a penguin most likely, but I have to find it because I had it, but I think it's downstairs in my storage, because there's no need for a penguin outfit in July or any of this.
5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 drone has located the biohazard container.
But This is our first Halloween in this apartment, so I have no idea how it's gonna go. I have no idea how many kids come. That was not hitting it. That was
Take
bad.
out the hostiles.
I don't know where these last two are. There's one. Okay, that's dumb. Ying should be dead.
C4 deployed.
One op
Okay.
4 remaining.
I don't know where they are. Maybe I'm busting in. I think they came from up here. I think they've just busted this open.
Op 4 is securing. Prevent further access to the biohazard container. One friendly operator
No!
remaining.
I can't believe I screwed that up.
All friendlies
Dang
were
it!
eliminated. Mission failure.
I can't believe I screwed that up, guys. Crap. That was a good round for me, though. I need to start using Jaeger more, honestly. Take Fuse. You know what? I'm gonna take Glaz. Glaz is one of my favorite characters, and I think I can do well with him again. Like I said, I haven't played in weeks because of all the stuff that's been going on. I had a final exam that I ended up acing. Been gone for a week and a half. So I'm trying to get back into it. I'm also sick, and I know that that just sounds like an excuse, but
You need to locate
my
the
body's
biohazard
tired.
container.
Like, my brain doesn't work sometimes, a lot of times. So, hopefully, I can get back into this. And I think that they're up here, which would be awesome if they are, and they're not. I think they're a bar. Yep.
Well done. Biohazard container located.
They always shoot me!
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Proceed to biohazard container location.
Bar is good for glass. I actually like this spot. Because you can lean over that rail and just snipe people. But I always forget which side it's on. I'm guessing it's not on this side. Is that a person? It's a vase. Hate vases. Try to kill every single one. Where you going, Sledge? Alright, so you can just peek over this. so nice.
Starting shock drone.
I've been spotted. That's actually good for me. So that means that they might try to peek me. Or maybe they won't. Okay. There's the camera that's spotting me.
Secure the biohazard container. One op 4 remaining. Nice work. Biohazard container secured.
Yeah, like I said, I am supposed to be down there doing trick-or-treating, but I want to provide you guys some gameplay. And you know what? This one's going pretty well. So hopefully we can just get some quick wins here real quick and they can stop ringing on the doorbell. I hope that's them. I hope it's not kids trying to get candy, because I would feel really bad. But I'm assuming that it's my neighbors and not the kids trying to get candy, because it's only 6:30. I don't know who goes trick-or-treating on 6:30. I guess it is a Tuesday.
We need
on
to
school
protect
night.
the biohazard container. Secure the room.
Yeah, if you guys are going trick-or-treating, let me know. Comments below what you guys are going as, or if you guys even like trick-or-treating. I love it, personally. I miss it. It's one of my biggest things that I miss about being a kid, was being able to just go around and get free candy, because now it sucks that I have to go out and buy myself candy. It's a little bit annoying, but
10 seconds remaining.
It's-
Op 4 drone has found the biohazard container.
it's nice being an adult, so I can go out and buy my own candy too if I want candy. I don't have to wait for one day to just go get it.
Protect the biohazard container at all costs.
Deploying ADS.
I didn't know you could put that on a boat. That's pretty cool. Wait, no, this is mine. You guys can go away.
Reloading!
That's not good aim. Sorry, friend. Probably should have killed him. Peek me.
Eyes on the target.
Okay, don't peek me,
Great run.
please. No way! She didn't even get hurt? Calling shenanigans on that. I shot her a lot. It's so dumb. This game makes no sense sometimes. It really doesn't. Like, I like it, but I'm behind a shield and I have the advantage, I guess. I don't know. It's just annoying. Hopefully Capcan and Valkyrie can get us this W.
C4 ready.
My poor girlfriend is in class right now.
Swapping knives.
She's got physics, which nobody understands. Physics makes no sense. Not even her professor knows what's going on, which is kind of annoying, but... To be fair, my professor didn't know what was going on. he was teaching my physics class. So, I just feel like it's one of those subjects that
Nitro cell set.
nobody really understands. But I know I'm wrong, but I just don't like physics. I'd rather do
One
other
op
math
four
and other
remaining.
science. And not combine the two. Like chemistry, not my thing. It's kind of crazy that I'm technically a chemist with the background that I have on my research, but I enjoy doing chemistry, I guess. I don't enjoy understanding it. It doesn't make any
15
sense.
seconds. 10 seconds
Come on,
left.
guys, just 10 seconds. Please don't be dumb.
5 seconds left.
Oh, that was
Time expired.
lucky.
Container was not secured.
That was
Op four
really
failed their
lucky.
mission.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know what happened. Oh, thank gosh he didn't go inside that zone. I really like IQ a lot too. I don't really like her ability. I don't really use her ability, but I love the commando. Call of Duty Black Ops 1, the commando was my thing. And I guess it just kind of carried over to every other game the commando's in. But yeah. Hopefully we can get this W so I can post this game.
You need to locate the biohazard container.
And I tried filming with my friend online, but I don't know how to make it so that you guys can hear him talk too. I don't know if I have to use Discord or something, but if you guys have any suggestions with that, just let me know.
Well done. The biohazard container located.
Because I'm going to have to look it up, because I honestly have no idea what's going on. I don't know how they shoot my drone. I suck at shooting drones, and they're like pinpoint accuracy.
10 seconds.
And I just don't get it.
5 seconds to insertion.
I wish I was that good at shooting drones.
Proceed to the biohazard container and secure it.
LED sweeping.
I do like her pistol a lot, though. I think Cav was upstairs. Kinda nervous. So no matter what, I tend to get shot in the back.
Loading, no magazine! Out of ammo! Knock, knock!
I knew she was gonna be up here.
Resume securing the container once the threat is neutralized.
Dang it!
Cease securing the room.
I suck at that. I don't know why she didn't interrogate me. But I guess that's my team, and it's a 3-on-2. Let's go Habana and Ying. I hope Habana can clutch this. I think that's the character that I'm going to unlock next. The only other big character that I unlocked was Frost, and I love her. And I think Habana's a good pick too. Because I think Thermite's a good asset to have, but I don't like him. I don't like his gun. I don't like his ability. Like, it's a good ability to have, but I don't like it.
Friendly, last operator standing.
I think you're trying to get knifed, bud. I think you're gonna get knifed. I think there's someone chasing you. Maybe not? I have no idea. There's no cams, no drones.
15 seconds left.
You got the kill.
10 seconds remaining.
I think Cav is up the stairs. I don't think there's anybody.
Hostile activity. Threat.
No.
Secure the container.
Cav! Wow!
Op 4 neutralized.
Good game,
Mission
guys.
successful.